I know you guys are always looking for the best tools at the best prices, and I know that your brand recognition is actually one of the biggest things that you guys have. Almost like your football teams, that the rigid people are better than the Milwaukee people, the DeWalt people are better than the rigid people. But honestly, guys, all this stuff is made in China, probably at the same factory. And we're gonna actually show you a brand that I've never heard of, you probably never heard of, and we're gonna do a chainsaw comparison against my Milwaukee battery saw. We'll see how that goes. And in 2020, let's say Dongchang as well.
Hey.
So you can see, even it's gonna bar in place. Something new, or anything like that, they use big boy battery saws. Considering a small little chainsaw. Okay, after seeing all my videos, I guess, the people over at Dongchang contacted me and asked me if I would like to actually test one of their tools. And before I even said yes, I did a little bit of research on who and what Dongchang really is, since I've never heard of it. And come to find out that they are the #1 tool seller for the last 12 consecutive years in China. And in 2024, they won the best tools. So I said, I think the best thing for us is to check it out.
Hey, it does say Dongchang.
It does say Dongchang in there. So there's actually how look at that, big box, little box. Looks pretty small. Hopefully this chainsaw gets a little bigger, Jay.
It does look a little small. Looks like something I can handle.
So let's just actually see. It honestly looks like it's totally professionally packed. That's not going to be an issue for you. I'm 100% hoping that these are in English because my Mandarin is a little bit tight.
I got you covered.
So you do? You got your charger that came with it? And I honestly, guys, know nothing about this tool. I have never used one in my life. Comes with a nice chain here. Look at that. An Oregon chain as well.
Hey.
My friend. Now, who doesn't know Oregon? If you have a chainsaw, you know what Oregon is. So they're actually using top of the line chains. Come in with our little oil. Hopefully they send us some battery. Yeah, these have to be the batteries.
Gotta have
Jay.
a battery.
I mean, I wouldn't think a battery tool wouldn't come with it. So it's actually going to come with two. And these are 20-volt batteries, 4-amp-hour batteries.
Okay.
So it's actually a pretty decent-sized battery. Most of my Milwaukee tools are 5. So they actually give you 2 batteries, the chain, the charger. And here's the unit, blue. Everything we have is red. My big chainsaws are all orange because, again, with brand recognition, I don't buy anything but steel. But who's going to say no to check out a free tool?
It's cute.
It's cute. It is cute. It looks cute. It looks small. You actually have a chain guard bar. That's what's going to come in your package. So just like any other tool, you can see, packaged well. Not going to be a problem in transport. Probably not going to. And another, look, they're using Oregon. So you can see, even a Chinese company that really is just big in China is using Oregon tools. I'd love to see that.
Probably
I don't know why, because every chainsaw I have has an Oregon bar on it.
Probably made in China. Oh, look. Made in China.
Yeah.
Oregon, made in China. Okay.
You see?
I got you.
Guys, so your chainsaws are already made in China. So I am actually going to read the directions on this before I just jump in. We're going to charge up the batteries overnight. Tomorrow, we'll give it a test against a Milwaukee tool. I'll show you the features that this has, and we'll go from there. But it really looks pretty decent.
How's it feel? I haven't touched it yet.
This feels really light, but
Does it?
once you put the battery on it, you can already see that it's got a holder to it. So if you want to keep that strapped,
doesn't feel chintzy though.
It doesn't feel chintzy.
It is tiny though.
It does look tiny. I don't have mine. We're going to compare it right next to the other one there, and we're going to cut a big log with it. We'll see how well it does. If it speeds through fast, I'm going to be happy with it. Yeah, it's going to get a little heavier with the battery in it, Jay.
Yeah.
So in typical two-guy fashion, or any guy fashion, before I even opened the instructions, I decided, hey, let's start putting this thing together, get him in work. So I've already looked around and I'm actually seeing some features that I see on this that are different than some of the other chainsaws that I already have. So let's just see. You're just gonna lock this bar in place. This is a cool feature, fellas, right here. You actually just, there's no set screw where you have to loosen the 2 bolts and tighten up your bar. This actually has an auto adjust feature right here to tighten your chain. So if your chain is getting worn, getting hot, and sometimes it gets loose, you don't have to take it apart. You can just keep tightening it up. I totally like that. That's much easier to do. As you can see here, you actually have a window for where the oil is going to be, so you never know. So you know that you're out of oil and you need to fill it up. And this is actually a brushless motor, so you're never going to run out of brushes. So these are actually a couple of cool features that I didn't really knew existed on a chain. But you see how quick that went on? I didn't even read the instructions. And I'm not normally good at that. So really, guys, something new. The self-tightener right here. The window for your oil. And the brushless motors. So
All chainsaws should have that window.
they should have the window, I think. I think I like this too, but let's see how well that actually holds up or if it loosens up or anything like that. Yeah, we still need to wait for our batteries to charge. So tomorrow, we're going to get into a piece of oak maybe and see how she does. But for a small saw, light saw, I almost want to give this to my wife to test because she is the tool killer right there. She'll run this thing dead. And I'll be back at the house. I'm always changing chains, fixing chains, or asking Jay to help her out because she blew a chain off of it. I know we're hard on it, but I know what my wife can do. The Dongchang people actually contacted me. They saw some of my videos and see that we use chainsaws all the time. As you can see, I'm no stranger to chainsaws. And I've already still got one missing that's up in the shop here. So we use chainsaws all the time, all day long. So I look forward to seeing what the new battery one can do because I'm tired of pull starting these big boys.
And I'm terrible at it.
I want to go logging with this thing, Jay.
Might need a little bigger bar.
Okay, as far as two guys timber framing fashion, yeah, we're going to cut a small log here today and test out our battery saws. I
don't know about that one, Dan.
We can't even get through the heart with this. I'm only kidding, guys. It's a little bit too big for a battery saw. So I threw up a small piece of pine here. And quite honestly, I would not be cutting logs this size all day with a battery saw. If I had to make one cut, I might do it. I'll show you exactly how we use it, what we use it for. But let's take a test. And they both, that's a brand new blade. I've never even cut anything with it. Just to be fair, we snapped on a brand new Milwaukee blade. I hear a lot of,
Uh-oh.
Remember I told you about the crappy batteries?
That one was charged.
That one was freshly charged.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go run down and get another one because everybody's going to be buying a Dongchang after that. So yeah, that's my pet peeve right there. Just what happened with that battery here. Now this one is supposed to be a $299 battery. Okay, you see it cut it fine,
Yeah.
really slow. When I pull out my gas-powered chainsaws, which I like better because when the battery doesn't die, I just fill it up with gas and we keep going. But imagine being way out in the woods like, where's the battery charger, Jay? So, let's test out what Dongchang has. Now this is a small little guy. He seems fast.
Let's see.
Really?
Is it gonna make it?
Let's see if he makes it. He didn't like that either, Jay. He didn't like that either, Jay. I don't know. It seemed to stop. Normally with the Milwaukee, when it stops like that, the battery's flashing and won't let you go again. This is not the saw for this.
This is not, yeah, no.
And you can see why we wouldn't use that compared to a gas saw. But what these saws are good for, and what we do keep them around the sawmill all the time for, is when we're ready to trim the knots on our beams here. So before we're rolling, something's in the way, you're not doing this. Simple. And I would think that's what these little chainsaws are designed for. Not to be cutting logs. And quite honestly, I don't know, Jay. I don't know if I left myself another knot. I gotta tell you what, I think the blade speed on this is a lot faster than the blade speed on this, which is gonna matter with a chainsaw. Just didn't seem like it had the oomph to get through a log that size. Trimming little stuff, I bet it works perfectly. So we're showing you the real truth, really, of what it is and what it isn't. This is not a logging saw. It actually is perfect for this. I could see my wife running around the house and chopping everything up with this. It's pretty light. Looks like our blade also. Oh, look at that. Boom.
I do like that.
I do like that. And I think it locked in. Maybe that was an issue with it. That was quicker than actually having to do the tightening on a chainsaw there. Now you saw me just before actually readjust and tighten the blade. And maybe it wasn't before, but maybe it's coming. I did just tighten this up, and maybe that's why it had a little bit of trouble here with the saw. I'm not 100% sure if this is loosening, but as you guys know, when you put a fresh blade on, normally it stretches and you have to tighten it up. So let's give this a cut and see if it made a difference. Gotta tell you, for a 12-inch saw, it's not bad. It's slow going through a 10-inch log. It does have a stop override on it. And that's probably to help you not burn out your batteries. But guys, not what it's meant for. But it did do it if need be. If you were in an emergency on the side of the road and had to have a tree out of the road, you're stuck in the snow, my tires are on ice, I'm using it.
I'm just gonna say, it could be a good emergency change. I mean, you could keep it in your kit actually, and if
you could.
If something was wrong with your gas
small,
stove.
I don't even want to say it's kind of cute.
It is cute.
Loggers are gonna kill me. So after that last cut here, and I did the first readjustment and did it, it didn't loosen up. So far so good, but we got to put it through the test of time.
Yeah, well, the two guys test.
If I find out something miraculous or something not so good, trust me, I'll show you. This saw being 1/4 the price of that saw, depending on what you're doing, I gotta say, it's about $100. If I'm not mistaken, am I right?
I think it's right around there. I mean, with discounts, and then it comes with 2 batteries, which I think is a big
It does
deal.
come with 2 batteries. Most of these Milwaukee saws, this saw right here, $288, no battery. That I looked up yesterday. Tomorrow it might change. Battery at $299, I'm at $600. This whole unit, the charger, the batteries and everything, but depending on what you're doing. Small saw seems to be pretty sturdy. We're gonna check it out and we're gonna see how long these batteries last compared to the batteries for the Milwaukee. But we're gonna use this thing around the sawmill all day long.
I mean, those are name brand batteries in China. I mean, Dongchang is a name brand there.
He's a name brand.
I mean,
He's
so-
just not name brand here.
Yeah.
That's why I say I figured I'd check it out. But there we have it. Guy I know, just from them sending me this, if you're even considering a small little chainsaw by your place, check out the description because I believe they left us a discount for you guys.